Fancy seeing you here. See you at the top. Where up here we meet this guy. Wanasam. What's up? What's up, man? You guys, this is my boss. This is my boss. I will allow him to introduce himself. Wanasam, tell us who you are, your full names, and what it is that you do for a living.
Wow. My name is Sam. So I'm currently heading the consumer electronics business for East Africa, the wider Eastern Africa.
Come on.
Yeah.
So that includes which countries? Kenya?
15 countries. Of course, Kenya is the biggest.
The wider East Africa is 15 countries.
Yeah,
so humble.
15 countries.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful. Sam, because today is dedicated to us educating young movers on careers in tech. Yes. I want to know, how did you come to work in Samsung in the first place?
Actually, I didn't set out to work here.
Yeah.
So from college, my whole idea was to get into banking. All right? Briefly out of college, Samsung was setting shop here in Kenya. They had for a few years, so they went to some of the local colleges to pick some names. Right? I did apply, so I think they just went out for top performers.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
So my name ended up in that list.
Yeah.
So I was called one afternoon for an interview a day after. So they were looking for people in emerging markets to take all the way back to Korea to train and then post back. My parents, my family were like, who goes to Korea to study?
Who goes to Korea?
To study in the first place, right? So I did that interview, and so weeks passed by, and I get an email one morning in my address, and it is all in Korean. I don't make sense of it. Okay? I was successful. It hits me that my banking career, I think, will be taking a nosedive.
Yeah.
So I check around and fine, say no, why not? Once done with the MBA program, I graduate and I'm posted at Samsung head office for a year, right? So that's how it all began.
Guys,
right?
I am so inspired. You know what I've learned? He didn't even apply for this thing. They just went to college and found his name. Always remember what we say here, luck is where opportunity meets preparation. So because he was such a high performer, he got the opportunity to work for Samsung without even asking. I am extremely inspired by that, Wanasam. How do trees make use of the internet?
Trees?
How do trees? They log in. So tell us, how is it like working for a global company like Samsung?
Rewarding?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But you must be ready for the pressure. So the thing about a multinational company and as big as Samsung is that there are so many things that move around. Yeah. So what you see today is most likely what is not going to be the case tomorrow. But rewarding.
Yeah.
And to be at Samsung, I think even more rewarding.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I think for TV, which happens to be our flagship in the consumer electronics, this is our 15th year at the top.
Come on. This is why when you guys ask me why your Samsung TV is too expensive, I'm like, guys, you're buying excellence. Excellence does not come cheaper. You're buying excellence. So
Correct.
if Ivy today, me personally, come on, Ivy, I want to start becoming a dealer.
Correct.
I want to start a shop.
Yes.
How do I go about it?
So, of course, you can reach out to ourselves here, all right, at the Samsung office, or to our distributor, because our operation here is actually through channel partners, right? Okay. If you're ready, you meet our expectations, we meet yours, then definitely.
Sam, I want you to stop cutting through the corners and talk to me direct.
Yes.
Do I need $1 million?
That will be good, right? $1 million will be good. Eh? You can start small, right? We need a shop. We need commitment that you can actually roll the stocks, right? Because again, these are high value items. 1 million shillings, 2 million, 3 million, you know?
Small. Yeah. 1 million shillings small. 2 million shillings small, 3 million shillings small. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Yeah. 1 million shillings small, 2 million shillings small, 3 million shillings small. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Pick some TVs, pick some microwaves, pick some refrigerators,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Put effort on it.
Yeah.
And we'll walk the journey together.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll even assist them in terms of marketing efforts, in terms of training of their personnel, in terms of how a shop looks like, in terms of feng shui and that type of thing. That's what you mean when you say we'd walk the journey together.
Correct.
Fantastic. I love it. I love it.
How does a computer get drunk?
I don't know. Tell me.
It takes screenshots.
So back to the dealership business. Is it profitable?
This is profitable.
Okay.
This is profitable.
Okay, good margins.
Straight up, I will tell you straight up. You know, plus minus 10-12%. Okay.
Yeah.
This is profitable business.
This is profitable.
But it requires some bit of patience, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like any other business.
Like any other business. You need to understand your market, and then you stock right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You'll make money.
Good. I like it. Is Kenya your biggest market in Eastern Africa?
Kenya is the biggest out of the 15 countries.
Yeah.
Kenya is the biggest, right? And I think that tells a lot about our country.
Yeah. Kuna pesa nchi. Guys, I keep telling you.
There's money here.
I keep telling you. There's money here. There's money here. Sam, I want to take you back to career.
Yes.
Can you give me a success story from your career? Is there any memorable moment you have from those times that you can tell us about?
A lot.
Yeah.
I think a lot.
Yeah.
But one sticks out. When I started off, I started in the TV business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Way back, there's something they used to call digital migration. All right. So it was one heck of an affair from the government, and it was pushed really hard. Of course, it involved really understanding what was the government trying to achieve.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah.
Transferring that understanding to our guys in the factory.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I take a lot of pride in the fact that I managed to get Samsung as the first digitally approved TV for Kenya through Communications Authority of Kenya. Right?
Okay.
This was quite something, right? Took a lot of...
We know life is not always smooth.
Never.
You will not have your highs without your lows.
Definitely.
Any memorable moment that for you, you just sat in a chair and you're like, oof, my career is over?
I won't say really over.
Yeah.
But I will say I've had those very high pressure moments that I felt like this is the last day.
Yeah.
So we had an upcoming conference, and it had really eaten me up for better part of that week.
Yeah.
My material for that conference isn't ready. Okay? So I had lost touch with everything around me, my family, the world around me. I was engrossed into this. So it is 3 a.m. All right? I'm still there. Okay? Then a colleague, a former colleague, we used to work with him, same team, he had left. So my wife happens to have his contact, so he calls him up, he picks. Of course, he's also shocked what may have happened.
Yeah.
Right? So she explains, I'm trying to get hold of Sam, but I can't.
Yeah.
So that guy calls me.
Yeah.
So finally I had walked back from, I think, the boardroom where we are looking at that material to my desk. So I finally see the call. So he's like, where are you? Is everything okay? I say, it's okay. And it brought a lot of stuff into my whole existence, you know. I know there is pressure. They make diamonds, right? But sometimes I think they break. I felt like I was breaking down. But again, I sit back sometimes and I look and say, why? What does it take to be at the top?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Probably a few of these moments.
Of course.
Okay?
Of course.
Yeah.
I like that. So Sal.
Yes.
My regular refrigerator
Yes.
was jealous of my mini fridge because he was a little cooler. So can you sum up, for example, characteristics of a young person who's looking to, if someone wants to apply to Samsung today or whatever, what kind of characteristics do they need to possess to be able to flourish in a career in tech?
So I think straight up, need to like tech,
Okay.
be passionate about it.
Yeah.
Of course, your usual papers that you'll be expected to have. You'll need to be flexible.
Okay. So you need to be quick on your feet.
You need to be on your feet.
Okay.
I won't be shocked. Our R&D teams probably are now developing the TV of 2024.
Yeah.
You need to be willing to put in just that extra effort, right?
Yeah. Basically, Sam is telling you, acha sherehe.
What?
If you want to succeed, just acha sherehe kidogo. It's okay to enjoy.
Piga sherehe, but moderately.
Moderate sherehe.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it is the extra, I think, that differentiates the ordinary and the extraordinary.
That's true.
Yeah.
So other than being, for example, the head of consumer electronics, what other paths would a career in tech take me? So maybe, for example, I am a digital content creator in tech.
Yes.
How else can someone be able to see the diversity of such a career?
You see, other than knowing the product and understanding that this is actually what the product is technologically.
You mentioned research and development.
Yes, research and development is key. You need to always be one step ahead, right?
Yeah.
What is going to work tomorrow? Because these are products that are bottom up, right? It's not somebody sitting there and imagining, I think the guys in Kenya will need this kind of tip.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
An understanding on supply chain, how it works, will come in very handy.
Yeah.
All right?
I like that.
We don't have the factories here.
Yeah.
They are spread across.
Yeah.
How do you get those products from those factories, have them developed, produced there, shipped here, and sold without breaking the law? You are a techie person, but at the end of the day, you need to sell, right? So a bit of sales skills will come in.
Yeah.
Marketing will come in.
Yeah.
And marketing has moved on to the next one, right?
Yeah.
Guys are doing this online, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, of course, lastly, is retail. How do you present these products to the end users out there?
But I think it's something that we've not mentioned here. Samsung is very particular about how their shops look. They think about how you'd walk into the shop and move to this fridge versus that phone versus whatever. Retail is very, very important, and I like the amount of effort that they put into it. Sam, could you give a comment in terms of where Africa is now in terms of tech and where it's moving to? Do you think, where are we, man? If we compare us to the rest of the world, where is Africa?
Yes, fine. I think compared with the rest of the world, the truth is that we are still one step behind.
Yeah.
But the speed at which we are catching up probably means that in a matter of time we'll probably overtake everybody.
Very good.
Okay?
Very good.
An area we need to work on,
Yeah.
and I believe the government and the governments in the region are doing their best on this, is to get us to the next level economically, so that our purchasing power as a people can also grow in tandem with the interest, right?
Yes, beautifully said. Would you ever consider a career in politics?
Not at all. Not at all.
What advice would you give
to my younger self?
Your younger self, please.
So when I set out, I think from late primary, I was inspired a lot by my elder bro.
Yeah.
He's a banker, a successful banker, you know? In fact, joining college, I ensured that I did a course that set me up for banking. I did BCom, right? So I think my younger self will probably consider IT.
Yeah.
Right?
Actually, I'm sorry, but I think the fact that your foundation was in business also really prepared you for the position that you have now.
It helped.
Business and IT is the future.
They go together.
Yeah, they're very good together. What else would you tell your younger self? Not even necessarily just about the course you studied.
Yes.
Even advice on money. Even advice on love. Even advice on anything.
My 15-year-old really reduced on sherehe.
Also, you'd sherehe more?
I would sherehe more.
As a 15-year-old Sam?
Yeah.
Isn't that too young?
The reason I'm saying this, I think at that age, I think I got too preoccupied with my books from very early on. Okay. My younger self will ease out a bit.
Listen to this, guys.
My 20-year-old, I think, will be more flexible about life, right? I was a bit rigid. This is how I need to go. My 25 to 30-year-old, I will repeat it.
I love that. I love that.
I'll repeat it.
So can you actually say that you are a product of your habits?
I think I'm a product of my habits.
And those are good habits.
I'm a product.
Because we're looking at a very fantastic product. We're looking at number one. 15 years in a row. We're looking at a very fantastic product of your habits, Sam.
Yes.
I love that. Parting shot. What do we expect for Samsung in the near future? Or what's happening right now with Samsung that we can tell guys about?
Samsung electronics, not as a group. Electronics, this is the 52nd year.
Yeah.
Okay?
Shoo. I was about to cuss.
The cuss am I?
No, you cussing with me?
Don't cuss and point.
You're gonna cuss with somebody. You're not gonna cuss with.
So 1969, right? To date.
Yeah.
And I think everybody agrees that they are just getting better at it. And new technologies, keeping up with the time, you know, even ahead of the time. So my advice to our consumers, the Kenyan consumers, the East African consumers is expect the best, right?
I think
Samsung will keep giving the right value for your money
Yeah.
with the sort of products that will make
More with Samsung.
more with Samsung.
More with Samsung.
More with Samsung.
Yeah. I just want to tell guys, by the way, we're heading towards Christmas. By the time you're watching this video, we're heading towards Christmas. Last year, my siblings and I bought my mom a Samsung washing machine as a Christmas gift. You know, sometimes you imagine people just want goats and chickens and unga. You can actually get a fridge. Chip in, come on, buy yourselves some nice Samsung items for Christmas. Treat yourselves, treat your family.
Yeah.
As we said, we want more with Samsung. What more with Samsung means is more value
Yes.
at less cost and more time with people like Sam educating us on matters tech. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Till next time.
Thank you. So this should be easy, I think. This should be
Please,
easy.
I don't like when they start like that.
So how many programmers does it take to change a light bulb?
Please, come on, man. Come on, man. Are you serious? Easy. Would you have guessed it if I read it to you?
I think I would have tried. But I would have needed a day.
Okay, how many?
So none apparently. Because this is a hardware problem.